Hello, students. So, we're going to throw down on some rice pilaf. That's right. Let's make sure we have all of our mise en place. We have, about 500 mil or a half liter of rice, a liter of chicken stock, our fat, which is going to use olive oil and a little butter. And we're going to use for our mirepoix or sofrito, whatever you want to call it, carrot, celery, and onions. I had mentioned a rice pilaf. Your mirepoix should be, a master chef once told me, the size of a grain of rice. But hey, as small of a brunoise as you can possibly make is just fine with me. And let's go ahead and throw down. Let's start with a carrot. Okay, remember, controllable lengths, short. The shorter, the more easily to control. Imagine cutting like this. That's ridiculous. Okay, now imagine cutting like this. Okay, more control, more precise in your cuts. Okay. First thing I do, I make a flat spot. Now I have control of that carrot. The second thing I do is I create my first corner right here. I have a corner. I'm sure you can see that corner right there. Then I begin my slices. Remember, your slices are going to be the size of the brunoise. If you want thin, remember, you should be able to see this part. If it's in the dark, I'm moving it over just so you can see it. That's going to be a pretty small brunoise right there. If I went straight down, the knife would turn. It would turn like this. So I'm pointing my tip down and I'm sliding forward while I go down. Sliding forward while I go down. Forward. Forward and down at the same time. Now you can see, I'll put it back together and show you. Maybe one more, but you don't have control of that. If this is wobbly, you do not have control. That gives you less accuracy and more danger to cutting yourself. I won't even bother with it. Don't bother with it. So remember, you have a flat side. You have one flat side to this carrot. Okay, there it is. That's not bad right there. That's pretty accurate. After you've practiced your knife skills for like 40 years, you'll be able to do it that well, that good. Hey, sound like I'm bragging. No brag, just fact. That's an old Western. I heard that. Okay, remember, the same thickness. Oh, sorry about that. The same thickness should be the width of your julienne. I cut part of that off right there. Wow, look at that square end right there. I know you can't see it. It's oh, there it is. Over that way? Over that way? Just kidding. I'm kidding too much, aren't I? All right, I'm gonna pick up the pace here. I'm only picking up the pace because I want to get the, remember, you can only control like maybe 2 slices, 3 slices. So don't try this at home. Just kidding. If you can't see what's on the far side of your knife, you're not going to be making accurate cuts. That's why I'll cut one and wipe it off or something, or I'll use a different part of the knife. But when I get down here, I don't have as accurate. When I have less control. They make knives that stuff does not stick to, right? Don't they? Okay, a flat side is on this side. I don't know if you could tell. Where's the flat side? I guess like so. Okay. Hey, pretty close. A little bug is flying around in here. Don't you hate it? Well, I tell you, look at these incredible small julienne. They would be called allumette. Allumette is like a super skinny julienne, but these are, I think, a teeny bit long. They should be 2 inches in length. Now let's get that brunoise. Brunoise is simply allumette diced. What is that on the end of my knife there? What do you think? Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the pace because we want to get some of this in the pan, don't we? And you've seen my knife skills before. I hope you guys are practicing every chance you get. Remember, whenever you see potatoes for 10 cents a pound, even 20 cents a pound, invest in your knife skills. It will get you hired in the kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the pace by just doing all these at once. You can see these are like beautiful, but I'm not gonna be able to do as well if I try and cut all these at once. If this was garnishing a clear soup, that's when you need to really be accurate. Super accurate. Unless you're doing a knife skills practical exam for your master chef certification or something. I'm good with the carrot brunoise. Okay, I think it's time to pick up the pace. Let's get some of this garlic done as quickly as possible. I don't know if you see how I do that. I cut through it almost to the bottom, and then I pull, and remember to give it a little bit of a squeeze, bend, and it'll just pop right out of the skin. Huh. Okay. Remember how I like to do my garlic? I'll do a couple slices one way, a couple slices the other way, and then boom, 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 boom. And that's pretty much minced right there, as much as I like. So again, I went this way, maybe a couple different heights, and then I went this way, about the same, and then boom, 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 boom. Close enough for government work. Is that how the saying goes? Okay, let's get on some carrot. Celery, I mean. Okay, some people do this. They want to even up their julienne. So they may even... Okay, remember, we're going to work with some shorter lengths to give us a little more precision in our knife cut. You don't have to use one to cut the other. I just feel like I'm cheating, and I like to do it that way. Okay, so these are not going to be very accurate. I tell you, if you wanted to get like super weird accurate wise, it's not unusual to see someone do something like this. Take take a piece of celery and literally square it. Whoa, I should have done that while it was still whole, huh? If I was going to really get weird about doing that. Anyway, I can just hold it, get one more slice. I'm just showing you an example if someone was going to do that, or what it would look like. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got flat sides to it now. Okay. It's got flat sides. You can see you can make a couple. They're still kind of, the squares or julienne are still kind of a pie shape, so of course, right? But they're a little more square, and they also don't have as much string in them. Okay, I'm gonna make these. These are gonna be almost like what's called